My heart is beating, bro.
7 teenagers decided to explore the abandoned Boysville Juvenile Detention Center in Monroe, Michigan, a place many locals believed was haunted. They entered the building hoping to capture something paranormal, but instead of finding a ghost, they stumbled into something far darker.
This is for... My heart is beating, bro.
Tell me if it... I don't want... I'm not looking. I'm not looking either.
Look. You want me to get close up for you? Hey, I'm about to
Here, moving. What, am I moving? Hold up. Put my foot up. What's up?
Yes. Here. Move the door. Move the door. Kick that door off.
Come on, Aiden. Come on, Aiden.
The teenagers quickly realize they are not looking at a prop, a mannequin, or something left behind to scare trespassers. What they have found appears to be the body of a young woman. Panicked, they run back through the building, flee to their car, and drive away from the scene. Shaking, one of the boys calls the police and begins explaining what they had just seen inside.
Monroe County 911. What's the address of your emergency?
Hi, so we were exploring a abandoned building, and I think we found a dead body.
Okay, what was the address?
Right now we're at the Monroe Travel Center.
Where was the address you were exploring?
It's the old student center, or like an old school or something.
You're pretty far away from Netto.
Yeah, because we drove away and we didn't know what to do.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Like, he moved a door that was on the ground, and underneath it there was a tarp, and under the tarp we saw a foot. So we left and called.
Can you give me a call when you get back to the pilot center?
There are 2 things most people fear finding inside an abandoned building. The first is someone living there, hiding somewhere in the dark. And the second is someone who can no longer respond. And for these teenagers, what began as a search for the paranormal turned into something far more horrifying than any haunting.
Come on, Aiden. Come on, Aiden.
Before we jump into the next video, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for your support. A group of friends are hanging out at a house party when they end up in the host's little sister's bedroom. The room is full of toys and games, including a Simon memory toy. Normally, the game simply flashes colors and plays sounds for the player to repeat. But that night, the friends begin to think it is doing something very different.
Okay, so
Okay, I'll go. Okay, is my shirt black? Dude, this thing is possessed, man. This thing is possessed.
Ask a no.
Am I a girl?
You girl.
Oh!
Okay, so it knows.
Dude.
At first, it seems like they are just messing around with the toy. But instead of only playing its usual light patterns, the Simon appears to respond to what they are saying, almost as if something is using it to answer them. The group had only gone upstairs because they were bored at the party. The little sister wasn't home at the time, so they stayed in her room, surrounded by her toys and drawings. But after the toy begins acting strangely, the mood in the room changes completely.
Dude, it was acting up earlier.
That's crazy.
You guys keep being here.
Alex was all good.
Really? Hang it up.
This thing is possessed, man. This thing is
Literally a toy.
possessed. All right, okay. Ask a question.
What color is the sky? Wait. I guess I need to ask yes or no. Is the sky blue?
No! Dude, come ask it a question.
It's probably just like broken.
Dude, get over here. Ask it a question, dude.
First of all, it's not even yours.
It's kind of exhilarating.
Dude. Yeah.
Am I black?
Oh my god.
Oh! Oh! It knows, dude.
Throw that
It
out.
knows. It
Like
knows.
stuck on the green button or something.
Ask a no.
Am I a girl? Oh!
Okay, so it knows.
Dude, it knows, dude.
So
This thing's it's like one of those Ouija boards,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, like-
It knows.
My
Oh.
mom played with one.
Come on, guys. Have you guys not seen horror movies?
Oh, dude, the picture, dude. The picture.
Oh. She drew that?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, this will actually like tell.
Okay. Are you with us in this room?
Like 2 fingers on it or something.
Oh, dude! Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. That is so creepy, dude.
Okay, is
You
this...
find that thing?
Dude, it's just on the floor, man.
Yo, are we actually haunted right now?
Dude, I'm like actually kind of scared, dude. Like, what even is that?
We should put that down.
Like a...
Or just
Okay,
shut.
okay. All right, well let's get real crazy.
They come from outside.
I'm about to leave.
I'm leaving.
Did you guys hear
We're on the
there?
second floor. What?
Oh,
It came from right here, yeah?
There, you guys hear that? We're on the second floor.
okay, all right.
Okay.
Okay. All right, fine. That's enough. That's enough.
The friends quickly leave the room after hearing a tap at the window. What makes it worse is that the bedroom is on the second floor, with no balcony or easy way for someone to be standing outside. Later, they begin to wonder if a strange figure in one of the child's drawings might be connected to what happened. Some viewers believe the toy was being used like a way to communicate, possibly by whatever the child had drawn. Whether that's true or not, the people in the room seemed convinced something was answering them.
What color is the sky? Wait. I guess I need to ask yes or no.
So was the toy malfunctioning, or did the group accidentally speak to something through it? For now, the strange responses and the tap at the window remain unexplained. Italian YouTuber Simone B says his grandmother had been experiencing strange activity inside her home. According to her, the TV would turn on by itself, windows would open on their own, and she would sometimes hear unexplained voices somewhere in the house. Although Simone was skeptical, he agreed to spend the night there while she was away. At first, he wasn't expecting much. But then, strange sounds begin coming from somewhere inside the home.
Allora, sono a casa di mia nonna. Allora, non so se sentite, praticamente sono a casa di mia nonna da solo. E non so se sentite, ci sono un sacco di rumori che vengono da di sopra. Qui e lì. Allora, vabbè, buio pesto. No, vabbè, la luce va. Aspetta, devo mettere.
Simone notices that the upstairs lights are not working. With the house now darker than expected, he grabs a flashlight and slowly heads upstairs to find where the sounds are coming from.
A parte che c'è un gran rumore di vento e mi sto cagando in mano solo per quello. E adesso sembra che ha smesso tutto quanto. Ragazzi, mi sto cagando in mano.
Se per la finestra da sola. Non va bene.
No vabbè.
Even though he is completely alone, Simone hears a window and a closet door opening by themselves. At this point, the things his grandmother had been describing no longer sound so far-fetched, because now they seem to be happening right in front of him.
Vabbè ragazzi, io sono terrorizzato, ma proprio nel... Notte. Direi che vado via, perché nei film consiglio sempre questa cosa qua. Quindi non sono più stupido. Ti giuro, vi giuro, non riesco neanche a parlare oggi perché pratico. No, vabbè, aspetta. Oh no, vabbè, il letto è fatto. Gli sportelli sono aperti. E il letto... Cioè, prima il letto non era così. Era... Non ho la voce, ve lo giuro. Non ho la voce. Ok, no. Ora vado. Mi sembra il caso di proseguire con questa cosa, non so come. Ok, il vaso non era lì. Questo vaso non era lì. Non era assolutamente lì.
A chandelier begins swinging on its own. Then, just as Simone is about to leave, he hears movement from his grandmother's bedroom. When he checks inside, the bed covers have been neatly arranged, almost as if someone had just made the bed. The cabinet doors are also standing open. Moments later, they move again, and Simone decides he's had enough. But as he turns to leave, a vase is now sitting at the top of the stairs.
Adesso sembra che ha smesso tutto quanto.
Just then, Simone hears more movement coming from the guest bedroom. Despite everything that has already happened, he decides to look inside. Did you see it? For a split second, a dark shadow appears to move towards Simone as he looks into the room. He panics and runs, deciding not to stay in the house for the rest of the night. Over the next 7 months, Simone and his grandmother began to suspect the activity may have been linked to an old scarf she had won at a church raffle. With his grandmother's permission, Simone says he eventually threw the scarf away, and after that, the strange activity in the house reportedly stopped. Belgian explorer and vlogger Siaz, heads out with 3 friends to check out a large abandoned campsite in Belgium. They arrive after dark and begin making their way through the empty grounds. Siaz has been to this location several times before, but while walking along a wooded path, he notices something new blocking the way.
Dit is de ingang, de poort. Ja, dat staat echt duidelijk privaat. Privaat, dit is een plaats van gebed. Gelief onze ruimte respecteren, gebed. En daar staat op, pas op, waakhond. Ik ben hier heel lang geleden eens geweest en stond hier vol met bungalows, met campings, met caravans, mobile homes, midden in het bos, allemaal verspreid, super vet. En ineens is hier een waakhond.
Maar dat is gewoon tak.
Ja, dat hebben ze hier gewoon zelf gemaakt. Kijk, dat is hier gewoon een zigeunerkamp of een hippie camping of zo geworden.
Hallo?
Maat, ik hoor voetstappen. Ik hoor van alles hier. Dit is zo fucking eng. Oh, maat.
Hallo? Mogen wij hier binnenkomen?
The group is clearly uneasy after finding the handmade signs and barrier. Rather than push their luck, they decide to turn back and take a public path through the woods. But walking away doesn't keep them out of trouble.
We zijn iets verder gewandeld en dit blijkt, ja, gewoon een wandelpad te zijn. Dus hier kunnen wij wandelen. Wat rijdt hier?
Auto's en autobanden.
Autobanden? Wat dat? Oh. Dat is toch niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld. Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld in dat bos. Dit is heel... Hallo? 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 What the f... What the f... Hey!
From somewhere in the darkness, the group suddenly hears loud screaming. Moments later, a tall woman in a white robe and white face paint emerges from the trees, holding a hatchet. She charges toward them, forcing everyone to run. In the chaos, Siaz gets separated from his friends and hides in the woods alone.
Ja, hoi. Hallo? Hallo? Je moet nu naar hier komen. Kom alsjeblieft heel snel.
While hiding, he hears loud noises coming from the direction of his car. At this point, he worries there may be more than one person in the woods looking for them, so he stays hidden and waits for police to arrive.
Ja, ik ben het. Ja, is goed. Ja. Ja.
Moet je even uw jas open doen? Jas open doen, ja. Goed, omdraaien. Uw jas open. Jas omhoog.
Omhoog?
Ja, kijken dat je niks op zak hebt. Goed, neem je mee, gaat je even fouilleren.
Ja, is goed. Doe maar, Rolf. Dat is die, dat is die. Dat is die, dat is die. Jij ook blijven.
Blijf staan!
Ready? Hoeveel? Ja, dat is eraf gedaan. Ja, die is er gewoon afgetrokken. Ja, ik weet je.
Hier blijven.
Maar waar is het? Je gaat hier blijven. Ofwel moet ik mee met mijn vrouw mee, ofwel moet ik hier blijven.
Ja, dat heb je geluisterd. Goed? Vanaf nu luisteren naar mij.
Nee, ik ga niet meer luisteren. Hé! Beetje respect hebben voor mijn kleren, ja? Dat is geen respect hebben voor mij. Nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Mevrouw? Nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Dat gaan we niet doen. Nee! Oké, gedaan. Nu is gedaan, ja? Pak je wel.
Ik weet niet of ik nog wil rijden eigenlijk. Moet ik rijden? Ik tril. Dit is niet normaal.
Despite the woman allegedly chasing them with a hatchet, damaging Siaz's car by ripping off the license plate, and refusing to cooperate with police, she is not arrested. Instead, officers let her go with a warning. The story later gains enough attention to be covered by national news in Belgium. It is later revealed that the 42-year-old woman had reportedly been living illegally at the abandoned campsite. Local authorities were already trying to build a case to remove her, and nearby residents say they no longer feel safe walking near the woods.
Hallo. What the
Mamo and Patty are a couple who explore reportedly haunted locations in Mexico. During one investigation, they visit a cursed forest connected to the mysterious disappearance of a woman who vanished without a trace. But after returning home, the couple says the strange activity didn't stay in the woods.
No mames. No seas mamador. No seas mamón, güey. No. Allá adentro no hay nadie, ¿eh? Se los juro que allá adentro no hay nadie, güey. El cuarto está completamente solo.
¿Ahora qué mames? No sé, ¿lo grabas?
Aquí estamos nosotros. Sí, lo grabé. Checa, se va a ver. Sí, lo grabé.
Mamo and Patty begin to fear that something from the forest may have followed them back. They wonder if it could be the spirit of the missing woman, restless and unable to move on. Soon the disturbances in their home become so intense that the entire family is being woken up at night.
¿Quién eres y qué quieres? Espérate. Ten cuidado, te vas a caer. Ay, cabrón.
Hay que bajar.
Ay.
En nombre de Jesús. Te ordeno que te largues de nuestra casa.
¡Oh, la madre!
From somewhere inside the house, the couple hears what sounds like a woman crying. Mamo searches through the rooms, but finds no one there. Mamo and Patty often broadcast their paranormal encounters live as they happen, hoping to show viewers exactly what they are experiencing. Then, on another night, the family is woken again by noises outside their bedroom, and Mamo quickly starts streaming from his phone.
Espérame aquí.
Yo te ordeno en nombre de nuestro Señor Jesucristo que te alejes, que te vayas.
Ellos.
No tienes cabida en este hogar. No tienes cabida en nuestras vidas. En nombre de Jesucristo yo te expulso y te despojo de este lugar. Te despojo. Lárgate. Ser inmundo.
Viewers watching live suddenly notice what looks like a woman's face staring in through the window. But Mamo doesn't see it at first. he only realizes something may have appeared after reading the live stream chat.
La ventana. ¿En esa?
¿Qué dijo?
En la ventana de las escaleras. Esa. ¿Qué vieron ahí? Sí, ¿qué vieron? ¿Qué vieron?
¿Qué había?
¿Qué había? ¿Pero qué?
Ay, no.
No mamen, no manches, no. Sí, no puede, es imposible que haya alguien ahí parado. Y les voy a demostrar por qué. Ay, Dios, ya me da cosa bajar, hija. Miren.
No hay manera de que nosotros podamos subir a la superficie.
No, miren, ahí está la ventana, ¿sale? Jálale aquí, gato. Ay. Chéquense. ¿A dónde está la ventana? ¿Ya vieron? O sea, son aproximadamente como 4 o 5 metros a la ventana.
Mamo then shows the outside of the house, making the footage even harder to explain. The window is on the second floor, far too high for someone to simply stand outside and look in. So what did the live stream capture that night? If something really followed Mamo and Patty home from the forest, it may have finally shown itself. Paranormal investigator Steve Cutter recently shared footage from an investigation with Broken Wings Paranormal at the Ritz Theater in Tuil, Utah. The old movie house first opened in 1939, and over the years, many have claimed the building has a strange presence inside. During their visit, Steve believes the team may have recorded something they still can't explain.
Just as we begin our portal session, you can clearly see we are all in the room. LaDawn is sitting in the back of the theater. Watch the doorway on the right side in the back of the theater. You will see an apparition walk towards the bathrooms, and then just a few seconds later you see the same apparition walk back. This cannot be a person, because as you can see in this still, a person has full features even in the back of the theater. Amazingly enough, this was captured on both of the DVR cameras.
In the back hallway of the theater, a figure appears to move back and forth, even though no one seems to be there. But the hallway footage isn't the only odd moment captured that night. Later, investigator Erica has an unsettling experience inside the projection room.
You need to answer us.
I've told the best boy.
Who is the best?
Oh my God, something just stroked my god hair.
Are you sure you didn't hit that extension cord?
No.
Erica's hair suddenly moves, almost as if something brushes against it from behind. No one can be seen touching her, but the reaction is enough to leave the group uneasy. After that, the team gathers inside the old auditorium and attempts to communicate with whatever may still be in the building. While they are focused on the session, a static camera records something in the seating area.
You want to tell me your name? Suzanne. I feel things starting to come into the theater, almost like a show is about to start and there's stuff like starting to shuffle into the theater. It might be residual, but it feels like there's stuff starting to come down the aisles and fill into the seats. Especially on this side right here on the right.
A second figure appears to walk slowly through the aisle toward the investigators before fading from view. With two separate figures caught on camera, along with Erica's strange encounter in the projection room, the team is left wondering what else might be moving through the Ritz Theater after dark. This video comes from Edgar, who says his daughter had been playing with a toy mirror given to the family by a neighbor. At first, they thought nothing of it. The mirror was supposed to speak using simple pre-recorded lines, like greeting whoever was nearby. But recently, Edgar says the toy started behaving in a way that felt far less normal.
Hola, bienvenido al Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Yo soy Jessie, la princesa más bella del Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico. ¡Qué tierna eres! Nosotras seremos mejores amigas. ¿Tu personaje favorito? Si papá pregunta, mi favorito es mi papi. Si mamá pregunta, yo responderé que la que más me gusta es mi mami. Y si tú me preguntas, te diré que el que más me gusta eres tú. Soy una niña muy inteligente.
Viewers quickly noticed how fast the mirror seemed to answer, almost as if it was reacting in real time. Others claimed they owned the same toy, but theirs never spoke this way at all. After that, Edgar's family decided it was best to move the mirror out of the house and store it in the shed. But even there, the children would sometimes mess with it. The toy was scratched, damaged, and had parts replaced. Yet somehow, it still continued to work. Later, after viewers asked if it would respond the same way again, Edgar recorded another test.
Sí tengo miedo.
Hola, bienvenido al Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico.
Hola.
Hola, encantado de conocerte.
Gracias, a mí igual. Me da gusto.
Eres muy divertido. ¿Tienes una fiesta?
No, no tengo fiesta. ¿Tú tienes?
No sé. Cuando me levanté, te vi a ti.
¡Ay, vas y chingas a tu madre!
Once again, the mirror appears to speak at just the right moments, giving different responses than before. To Edgar and his family, that made the toy feel unlike anything they had owned before. Whether it was malfunctioning, altered somehow, or something far stranger, the family no longer wants it inside their home. For now, the toy mirror remains something they would rather keep at a distance.
No sé. Cuando me levanté, te vi a ti.
¡Ay, vas y chingas a tu madre!
A man named Zach shared this video online, hoping someone could explain it. According to him, the patient in the clip had just survived a life-threatening surgery that not everyone makes it through. After waking up, they felt an intense sense of dread in the hospital room, along with a faint buzzing sound they couldn't place. So they started recording. As the camera moves across the room, a dark figure suddenly passes right in front of the patient. The shape appears beside them for a split second before rushing out of frame. Strangely, they didn't notice it at the time and only spotted it later while watching the footage back. Some viewers believe it could have been the spirit of another patient, while others think the figure was something far more ominous. Either way, the patient's feeling of dread makes the clip difficult to ignore. That's all for this week. And as always, stay safe, don't go wandering into creepy places alone, and I'll see you next week.